All right. Well, this is Taz B, Tasmanian Devil, however you want to remember me as from Taz Adventures. This is the first part of my video on my Crazy Ed's barbecue cook-off entry. Basically, what I'm doing is a brisket. That's what I'm doing. And the way I do my brisket is that I smoke it for 4 hours, and then I cook it in the marinade that I'm fixing to do now for 4 hours. But before it even gets to the grill, it's got to sit in this marinade, which is Caribbean Jerk Marinade. This is a great value brand. The brand that I used to use, I can't find anywhere, so I don't know if it's being made anymore. And it came in bigger bottles, so I just had to go with what I could get. 1 pineapple, I'll be slicing this and coring it, and 1 red onion, which I will cut up into rings. So, things that you're going to need: knife of your choice. I'm going to use this. Hopefully this will go through the pineapple. Of course, the brisket. And a metal pan for it to sit in. And I'm going to let this actually marinate for, well, until Saturday morning when I get ready to put it on the grill. So, here we go. Let me put everything over here. Oops, there's your trash can. Oh well. Gail can kill me later if she doesn't want to already kill me now. I'm just in the trash can. Anyways. So of course I'm gonna skin it best I can. Yeah, I did say skin it. And I mean, if you don't get all of the skin done, it's no big deal. Oh, another one on the floor. All right, let me get this up. Try to make them uniform, but sometimes they have to agree with me. So we got some pretty big rings that are going to go in there. Sorry, love pineapple. I have a taste. So as I cut this up, give a shout out to my wife, Gail. If Gail's still living, or she might be doing the camera as Coupon Gail. I don't know which one she's going to identify as right now. Okay. And it's such a shame to waste this. See if I can do this. Take my finger off. And that little piece, I'm not going to use. Okay, so in coring, I just use a knife and I just try to just kind of follow the core. Oops, oh, that one kind of tore up. So. I didn't tear this one up, it would have been a nice ring. But anyways, I'm going to lay that into the tub. So I'm going to pause it, finish coring these up, and then we'll go to the next step. Okay, so try not to see, but there's my pineapple. I'll lay that on the bottom. Now we're going to do the onion. Try not to peel off too much of the outer layer. There you go. All right. So we're going to do nice and quick. Oh man.
Wash it.
Yes, please. Anyways, while that's been washed, what I do is I just take the onion and I just break it into its whole rings like this. Thank you. And just kind of just toss them in there. And I prefer the red onion because it's not as, I don't know, to me it just doesn't seem as tart or as bitter as say as a white onion, but it's not as sweet as a yellow onion. It's kind of like it's kind of in between because you want something that kind of contrasts the pineapple and the marinade. Because what the marinade is going to do is going to kind of bring these two flavors together. In an ideal world, I wouldn't have dropped the onion and wouldn't have had them rinsed. I would have had this done before the curing process started. It's a little bit thicker than I wanted. All right. Okay. So we're throwing this in here, and you just kind of throw them in there. No rhyme or reason. Just that it is a layer before the pineapple. Okay. So I do try to get all the rings divided up because even the small rings give it a little bit of extra pop in the mouth. And the reason why I say that is because eventually my end process will be finishing off the brisket in this marinade mixture that I'm doing here. So, oh boy. All right, so pineapple, red onion. Okay, so now take a Caribbean jerk. I might not be able to open this because my hands are all wet. There we go. Okay. I'm just going to pour this in here. Like I said, I usually have bigger bottles, and my assistant will fill up that bottle, shake it up real good. So I'm hoping this will be enough because usually I use real big bottles with it. Yes. Resorting to using a knife because currently I'm a weak sucker now. I know there's probably somebody out there going, pound, me watering this down. So, alright. So we got that in there, and I myself am hoping that this doesn't dilute it too much. Alright. Now for the part that I've been waiting for. Now this brisket a little bit big for the pan that I'm putting it in, so I have one big piece. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it into 2 pieces. Okay, so this is gonna take it in there. The right thing about using these electric knives, your hands are like you can't hold on them. Okay, so now I'm going to put the meat side down. I'm going to really press it in there. As best I can. Okay, and then I forgot to grab my foil. This stuff out of the way. And I'm not going to worry about putting this over onto the fat side because the whole purpose is for it to, for the meat to sit up in there. And for the most part, except for the real high part right here, it is doing pretty much what I want to do it. Get the camera in on there. Just kind of, so you can see the onion, the pineapple, some of it's pooching out, that's fine. I'm going to foil this up, and it's going to stay in the refrigerator until Saturday morning when I throw it on the grill. So that's my Caribbean pineapple onion marinade that I'm going to do for the prep. So with that, all I got to do is foil it, and you won't see me again until Saturday morning. So until then, have a good one, guys. Taz V. All right, Taz V here. Got fire going. So this is smoking day, grilling day, but before I can even start smoking, I got to make sure I got a good bit of coals to keep constant heat going. And so the fire's going. And normally I would use wood, but my local Walmart didn't have any wood, and I forgot to ask my bud if I can go get some mesquite off his property, so I am just going to have to settle with this all-natural barbecue hardwood pellets mesquite blend. I usually like to use mesquite, but I also use hickory. And if I had the wood, I would have a cooler full of water, full of this wood, and it would have been soaking overnight. So I've never used these pellets here. I don't know how well it's going to be. Hopefully it won't be too bad. But anyhow, as you see, fire's going. We're going to let it burn, get some good coals going, and then it should be about time to put that brisket on. So until then, we'll see you in a bit. Okay, well, it's about time, so let's get the brisket on, shall we? I'm going to be careful about wrapping on here because I'm actually going to reuse this in the last segment of my grilling. I'm going to use that same pan and the marinade, and I'm going to cook it for 4 hours in that marinade and let that marinade just really get into that meat with the onion and the pineapple smell. And I put it with the fat side up. That way the fat renders down into the meat. Kind of making a little basket, and I'm hoping that the wood chips will stay in that, and we'll see. Hopefully this doesn't backfire on you. Sorry guys, having technical difficulties. So I'll let the lid down, and get some water to kind of throw on there to kind of kill the flame a little bit, and then I'll check on it every 2 hours or so, just kind of watch the temperature gauge. Okay, I got a little water, kind of kill the flame a little bit, and now we're just going to close it. And the temperature is a little bit higher than what I like right now, but as those coals burn down, and I'll need to add some more wood. What I'll do instead of adding wood, I'll just add wood pellets to kind of pick up the temperature back up. But I'll probably let this go for about another hour before I check on it, and we're off to a start. Catch you later. All right, well, I'm down to hour 1, so let's take a look, see how those wood pellets are doing. Always want to open it slow in case there's a flashback. Wood chips are going good. Oh yeah, starting to fat started caramelize real nice. Chips are smoking good. I don't think I have to add anything to it, so we're gonna close it. And temperature is still, it's about 500. I would prefer it to be a little bit down more, but the whole reason why I do my brisket the way I do, because like I said, my last 4 hours, it's gonna be in the pan of marinade, and it's gonna be cooking in that pan with the marinade. So this way, my brisket will not dry out. It'll stay nice and moist. And that's just the way I like to do it. I mean, I know there's a lot of my friends, they go like, oh, I do it for 18 hours. I do it for 24 hours. That's fine and dandy. That's just not how I like to do it. So anyways, we'll be back in another hour to see how she looks. Be right back. All right, hour 2. Once again, we're gonna open it up real slow. Don't want to flashback. I want to burn my face off. Oh wow, yeah, that fat is really caramelizing really good. We're gonna just take a quick peek. We're going there. I don't want to keep it open too long, so I don't want to lose all that heat. But get that reorganized. But it looks like it's pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead now and add some wood chips in. Throw these wood pellets in there. I still need keeps me maintained. Okay. All right. Back on the smoker. Okay, so temperature is starting to climb back up as I would expect. So, anyways, another hour wait, and we'll be back. Stay tuned. All right. Hour 3. There we go. Let's take a look. Oh yeah. Definitely going to have to add some more pellets. The coals are about gone, so. Yeah. Adding those wood pellets, kind of like adding wood. A lot of my coals are gone. My temperature started going down. So I want to maintain that temperature I got. And looks like it's working. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So it looks like I'll be okay. The next trick, of course, is going to be after the next hour. is after the next hour, that's when I put it back into the marinade that it's been sitting in the pan. I'll seal the pan with foil, then I'll put it on top of the grill and just let it boil in that marinade for the next 4 hours, and then it will be brisket time. So when you see me again, we'll actually be putting the brisket back in the marinade, wrapping it, and putting it back on the grill. And after that, it's just maintaining the fire for the next 4 hours just to keep that heat up. At this point, the smoke is not going to really come to play because it'll be sealed. But the 4 hours with the smoke should give it just enough of a smoky flavor that I like. And hopefully Gail will like it. She doesn't like a lot of smoky taste in her food. Why we don't traditionally cook with wood or wood pellets. But she was willing to give this a try because I told her this is the only way that I make my brisket. So anyways, once again, just a reminder for everybody, what we are doing today is we are actually smoking the brisket for Crazy Ed's barbecue cook-off. Hashtag Crazy Ed's barbecue cook-off. So hope you guys are enjoying this video. And in another hour, we'll actually make the transition back into the marinade pan and just let it cook. See you in a bit. All right, it is time to transfer to the marinade. So, and while I'm doing that, I'm going to be putting more wood on the fire because my temperature is starting to drop down now, and I need to be able to keep it going because I don't want to have to open up the grill for the next 4 hours. So, here we go. Always slow. Don't want to flame back on you because that would suck. All right, so earlier in the video, you saw me incorporate this. So, I know it looks all black and charred, but believe me, see that fat just dripping down there? Yeah, that's into the meat. And then this is the marinade mixture that I made, if you remember. So, just bear with me because I want to put the camera back where it was at. There we go. I'll go up a little bit closer. There we go. All right. So, oh, you hear that sizzle? All this fat to drip down. Fall in there, and you see that the flame is already coming up. Wow, it has gotten so hot that it actually, my little screen for my wood chips, or wood cuts, sorry, that I was smoking with, is actually kind of melted. So, alright, so I want to touch this because this is going to be real hot, but I'm going to put these pellets in here, and we're going to set this off to the side. I will just set this here because there's dirt underneath the camera. Right, and then, like I said, I want to keep this going. I'm going to cover it up so it'll still smolder. But I need to add more wood because this part of the fire right here has died down. I need to maintain the heat. Ooh, it's hot. Side. So while that's getting cut back up, I'm going to seal this. And the reason why I need to seal this is because any moisture that comes up from the marinade boiling, because it'll probably will eventually boil, I want to keep it in there. And this is what keeps my brisket nice and moist. Come on, flame. Let's go. You need to flame up. You need to get hot. You need to last 4 hours. There's some holes in there. All right. Now we see that temperature. It's start going back up, and if it gets up to this now. At this point, it gets up to 500. That'd be great because then that heat should last for the 4 hours that I need. A lot of smoke coming this way. All right, we're climbing, so that's a good thing. And also, definitely. Okay. So open these up, actually it's loud. Airflow. Yep. All right, so we're heading in the right direction. Now, at this point, since there's nothing for me to add, any pellets or anything like that, hopefully I shouldn't, but if I do, you won't see us again until 4 hours later when we take it out of the actual grill. So anyway, that's my process basically, smoking a brisket. And next time you see us, you're going to see us giving it a try. So, see you in a little while. Tad's out for now. All right, well, it's been 8 hours. It's time to get that brisket out and see what we got. All right, I'm going to readjust it for you guys. Sorry about all the jostling around. You hear it sizzling. Pineapple nice and caramelized. Should be good. So I'm going to take this in and start slicing it up. So